I'm AJ Burke with Lakeside Fire Crew. Been out here at least 10 years, working 1 and 2. Want to give a shout out to Baker and Ushery for the great fire truck this year. The new owner's Don Mars.
My name is Amanda Shivers. I've been out here this past year. I work usually on backstretch or 3 and 4.
Dana Stuckey. I've been with the fire crew for 20 years. Work wherever they need me.
I'm Scott Bannister. I've been out here for 10 years working now. Backstretch or 3 and 4.
Name's Jeff Snodgrass. I've been out here for 8 years. I work turns 3 and 4 and track entrance.
Bert Dunham, been out here 6 years, work track turns 1 and 2.
I'm Craig Royer, work turns 1 and 2, and I've been out here for 2 years.
My name's Mike Ross. I cover the pits, backstretch exit, and hot pits. I've been out here about 10, 12 years.
Want to welcome all the fans and spectators to Lakeside Speedway for a great night of racing.
Green skyward. Dibbin takes him down into turn 1. Shields working that low line. Right behind him, that's the 711 of Nick Newton. Here comes Donnie Brown on the move. Brown up to battle with Dave Powell for that 4th spot. Brown into the wall, but he'll come back down. Dibbin will lead lap 2. Shields right there with him in the 42. Coming around for lap number 3. Dipping in the 69, Shields battling it out back here into turn 3. Shields working the low line. Dibbin right there on the high side as we come around for lap number 4. Dibbin will lead lap 4. Good battle up front here in tonight's Grand National A Main. Down the back straightaway, Steve Dibbin showing the way as they go into turn 3. Dibbin working the high line. Shields right on the bottom. And now Shields makes the pass going down the back straightaway, but Dibbin battles back on the high side. And now Shields will slide up into the groove the 69's been running. And Shields leads lap number 6. Just past halfway here in our Grand National A Main. Shields, your point leader here in the Grand Nationals. Looking for another feature win tonight as we come around for lap number 7. Dibbin right there on the rear bumper of Shields, and now Shields awful close to the wall in turn 1. And we got the 9 of Greg Mahan going around over in turn 4. Green skyward, here we go. Everybody got kind of bunched up on that start. Shields working that low line. Put the 711 of Nick Newton up into the 2nd spot. We'll move Dibbin back to 3rd. The 3 of Marshall Jewett. Side-by-side battle for 2nd. 69 of Dibbin, the 711 of Newton. Shields showing the way down the back straightaway into turn 3. We'll come around. Lap number 10 this time by. Nick Drew on the move, the 15. Gets around the 69 of Dibben as Shields heads into turn 4. Drew, good run for the 15 as he's up battling for third. And your leader takes the white flag off at turn number 4. Oh, and problems for Dibben. Dibben off the pace. As your leader will come to the checkered flag. And your feature winner tonight, stopping in the McCarthy Auto Group winner circle. It'll be the 42 of Tim Shields. Nick Newton, the 711, will be second. The 15 of Nick Drew will be third. Marshall Jewett in the 3 will be in the 4 spot. The 26 of Donnie Brown, your top 5. Your winner in the Grand Nationals tonight, Tim Shields. Shields adding to his point lead here in the Grand Nationals here at Lakeside Speedway. He picks up the hardware once more here in the McCarthy Auto Group winner circle at Lakeside Speedway. Side by side, Terry Wanton looks him over. Green skyward. Anderson dives to the low side in the 417. Heater working the high line. They'll come off a 2 side by side. Heater with the momentum will take the lead in. No, not yet. Side by side. Look out back. As we come around for lap number 1. Heater in the 05 by a nose. And now Anderson battles back on the inside. Down the back straightaway, Kevin Anderson, Brett Heater in the 05 breakaway. Coming around for lap number 3, Anderson by a nose at the line. Anderson working the inside, the 417. Brett Heater on the high side in the 05. Side by side at the line, Anderson by a nose. Look out, we got problems. The T2 of Tom Fogarty going around. As we look for the green off at turn number 4. Green skyward, here we go. Anderson takes him down into turn 1. Heater works the high side. He'll settle in the second spot with Jake Newman. Newman settles into the third spot as we come around for lap number 5. Anderson sticks the 417 to the very bottom. Heater working the high line. Those two cars have separated themselves from the field. Look out, we got one going around over in turn 2. Looks like the one of Chris Smith. Caution on the speedway. Anderson Off at turn 4, we'll look for the green. Green on the speedway. Anderson down into turn 1 they go. Newman with a good run. He'll stay right beside Heater as they go into turns 1. And a good run for Nate Barnes. Barnes freight trains the 222, and Newman, he'll bring Seifert along with him. Lap number 8, we've got 7 laps remaining. And Jeff Elder on the move now. Elder up to battle Seifert for that, or Newman for that 5th spot. So Elder, after rolling a couple of weeks ago, up to battle right now in the top 5. Lap number 9, 6 laps to go. Anderson continues to show the way. Heater settles in that 2nd spot. Nate Barnes has moved the 29 up into 3rd. Justin Seifert right behind him in the 37. And now Jake Newman looks to battle Seifert for that 4th spot. 5 laps to go this time around. 10 laps down, 5 to go. And a good battle from 3rd through 5th. And now Newman looks to have regained his momentum. And they'll go 3 wide down the backstretch for 3rd. As Newman moves his way back up into the 3rd spot, he'll get around the 37 and the 29, so put the 22 and Newman up into 3rd. And now your battle for 5th on the speedway. The 29 of Barnes, the 37 of Seifert. As we come around for lap number 11, Kevin Anderson puts another one in the books. Anderson showing the way with about a straightaway lead over the 05 of Brett Heater. Then it's the 222 of Newman, the 29 of Barnes, the 37 of Seifert, your top 5. Seifert battling with Barnes for that 4th spot. And Jeff Elder sticks a nose up in there. And now Elder looking to the inside of Seifert for that 5th position. As your leader will get the 2 to go sign off of turn. Oh, white flag waves. My mistake. White flag waves for Kevin Anderson. The 05 of Heater sits in that 2nd spot as Anderson will drive into turn 3 for the final time. And off at turn 4, checkered skyward for the 417 of Kevin Anderson. So Kevin Anderson picks up the USRA stock car A main tonight. The 05 of Brett Heater will come home 2nd. The 222 of Jake Newman will be 3rd. The 29 of Nate Barnes will come home in the 4th spot. And good run for Jeff Elder, the 97. After getting upside down a couple of weeks ago, he puts it in the top 5 tonight. And he'll stop in the McCarthy Auto Group winner circle in the 417. Your feature winner tonight, Kevin Anderson.
You know what car it is, or?
There he is. He'll stand in the McCarthy Auto Group winner circle. Kevin Anderson, one more time, picking up the feature win. And race fans, Kevin Anderson hands off his trophy each and every week to a youngster. Off at turn 4, green skyward. And to turn 1 they go. Chad Turner, the 17, he'll head to the inside. Down the back straightaway, the 99 of Brad Smith settles into second. And we come around for lap number 1 in the books. Chad Turner showing the way. Turner leads him down the back straightaway. Lap number 2 in the books, the 17T. Out front, the 42 of Claxton dives to the inside. He sits in the second spot. Brad Smith. Smith from Belton, Missouri, working the 99 on the high line. He sits third. Three laps in the books, and Turner, a good run of the 17. He's out front. Ed Knoll has cracked the top 5, and now he looks to get in that 4th spot.
New lineup for the modifieds. They are racing new lineup for the modifieds. Copy?
Problems for Scott Henney. He takes the 3K off the speedway. And the 111 of Chase Austin off the speedway. And now Claxton looks to the inside of Turner. He'll take the lead off at turn number 2. Terry Bivens slides the 5 down into the infield. Caution on the speedway. Green skyward. Here we go. Claxton brings him down the front straightaway. And we got a battle for second. Turner, the 17, the 99 of Brad Smith. Side by side as we come around for lap number 8. It's Claxton, Chad Turner, Brad Smith. Battle shaping up for 4th. Ed Knoll, the 15, the 44 is Sam Schuler.
Watch my 3821.
Lap number 9 in the books, the 42 of Claxton continues to show the way. Caution on the speedway, lap number 9, debris over in turn number 4. Wanda looks him over. We'll look for the green flag off of turn number 4. Claxton on the gas, green skyward. Here we go. Claxton with a good jump. Chad Turner right on his rear bumper. Brad Smith on the high side in the 99. As we come around for lap 10, it'll be 5 to go this time by. Claxton out front. And problems for Leroy Morrison. He'll pull the 50 down into the infield. As Claxton comes off a turn 4, it'll be lap 11-4 to go this time by. Claxton starting to put distance between him and Shad Turner. Ed Knoll on the move now. The 15 up to battle with the 99 of Smith. Laps down, 3 to go. Claxton starting to pull away from the 17 of Turner. Look out. Patrick Royalty crossed up over here in turn number 2. 38. Safety lights are out. Terry Wanton looks him over. We'll look for the green flag. Green skyward. Into turn 1, side by side. The 17 of Turner, the 15 of Knoll. Knoll trying to take that second spot away. Turner battles back. What about? Look out, Patrick Royalty. Going around one more time.
Turn 3 and 4 in the middle.
Caution on the speedway one more time for Patrick Royalty in the 49. Oh, green flag in the air. Claxton hauls him down into turn 1. Shad Turner will follow him into turn 2. Ed Knoll, the 15, trying to hold off the 99 of Brad Smith. Luke Neiman has to get on the brakes. He was looking for another run off of 2. As we come around, it'll be lap 14. Claxton will see that white flag one more time as they head down into turn 1. Look out of the front straightaway. 3 wide, 4 wide. Further back in the field as your leader goes down. Steve Blake's going around the 13. Off of turn 4, checkered wave. The 42 of Gene Claxton picks up the win. So Gene Claxton puts his name in the victory lane tonight as he picks up tonight's USRA B Modified A main. Shad Turner, good run for him in the 17. He'll come home second. Ed Knoll, your point leader here in the B mods. He comes home third. The 99 of Brad Smith will be fourth. And the 181 of Luke Neiman, your top 5. Claxton. Claxton stops in the McCarthy Auto Group Winners Circle. He picks up tonight's B-Mod feature win. There he is, race fans. Big round of applause for Gene Claxton. And we look for the green flag. Jared Steens, the 59. Kerry Davis, the 68. Green skyward. Here we go. Steens showing him the way down the back straightaway, but here comes Kerry Davis. Davis into that second spot. And now he'll look for the lead as they go into turn 4. Look out. Justin Johnson with problems in the 7, trying to get down to the infield. Tim Carrick had to take a quick jaunt down into the infield as Johnson takes the 7J into the infield. Down the back straightaway to turn 3. Steens in the 59 on the low side. Davis working the high line. Davis looking for the lead as they come down the front straightaway. Steens will lead that lap. It's Steens leading. Davis sits second. Battle shaping up for third. 51 of Lance Down, the 3 of Nick Benninger. Then Eric Turner, the 16, sitting in that 5th spot. Justin Johnson takes the 7 to the pit area. Lap number 5, Jared Steens trying to hold off the 68 of Kerry Davis. Davis closes the gap and off at turn number 2. Battle for the lead. And Davis takes the lead down to turn 3. Steens tries to battle back on the inside as we come around for lap number 6. Steens right there with him. Steens making that low line work. Davis, your leader down the back straightaway, the 59 of Jared Steens. Nick Benninger has moved the 3B up into that 3rd spot. 51 of Lancetown, 4th, and now we got a battle for 5th shaping up. Tim Carrick has reeled in the 16 of Eric Turner. Carrick looking to get around the 16. Davis starting to put distance on the field, working the high line. Steen still trying to make the low line work. Lancetown and Nick Benninger battling for position. Coming up on lap number 12. Davis closing in on lap traffic. Coming up on lap 14. Your leader comes off at turn 4. He clears lap traffic of Jeff Smith. Jared Steens, good run for the 59 as he sits in that 2nd position. Steens having a strong run tonight. Coming up on lap 17, this time by Davis in command now. The 59 of Steen sits in that second spot. Third is Nick Bittinger. Lap 18. Davis out front, closes in on the 13 of Eric Hanna. As your leader goes into turn 3, you'll see the white flag off of turn number 4. White flag skyward, one more lap in tonight's modified A main. Davis looking to add to his point lead. He'll lead down the back straightaway. He'll close in on the 13 of Hanna. Jared Steen's good run for the 59 as he sits in that second position. As your leader will come off at turn 4, he'll see the checkered flag wave. And lap number 20. The 68 of Kerry Davis picks up the win. Jared Steens will come home in that second position. Nick Bittinger, good run for the 3 as he comes home in the third spot. Lance Town, the 51, will be fourth. And your fifth spot, Eric Turner from Hermitage, Missouri, picks up in that fifth spot. So your top 5 in tonight's A main, the 68 of Kerry Davis picks up the win. The 59 of Jared Steens comes home second. Nick Bittinger in the 3 comes home third. The 51 of Lance Town will be fourth. And the 16 of Eric Turner. Turner all the way from Hermitage, Missouri, making the trip up tonight. He'll come home in that fifth position. Now that wraps up another great night of racing here at Lakeside Speedway, race fans. And as you make your way to the pit area or to tonight, heading to the gate, remember we do it all again next Friday night. It's Children's Night here at Lakeside Speedway. The first 100 kids will be getting school supplies and a backpack. And we've got a lot of prizes and games scheduled for the kids next week. But right now, the man of the hour standing in the McCarthy Auto Group Winner's Circle. Your point leader in the modifieds, it's Kerry Davis. There he is. He's out of the car, race fans. Big round of applause for the 68 of Kerry Davis.